everyone, I'm Jesse from darksomreviews.com, and welcome to finally another haul. It's been quite a while since I made a regular haul video, and as such I will not be showing everything that I got in the last 5 weeks or whatever it's been, because that's a lot and you probably don't want to see 5-week-old stuff anyway. I picked out a few highlight stuff, special stuff that I will show, but yeah, nothing really regular, I guess. Before I get into that, I have a little bit of a rant. Carnage Man did a bit of a rant the other day. Mine is along the same lines, kind of similar, a little different. But anyways, I did not pick up any DC books this week, and that's it. I'm done with DC single issues, at least for now. As everybody knows, June has all these really distracting and annoying Twix ads with this peanut butter doofus with his stupid face. Oh, that is such a punchable face to me. I hate this. I read this issue, and it is distracting. It does take you out of the story. And another thing, $3.99 for Harley Quinn. This used to be $2.99, so now it's $3.99 plus that annoying half-page ad in there, which everybody hates, including artists have voiced their opinions about that. And this was supposed to be just for June, but I read an article on CBR a few days ago. Of course, this is just an experiment to see how people react to it. More ads are coming. They said. Dan Didio even said possibly even the digital versions, which is where I was going to go to if we have to keep putting up with this ad stuff. Not just the ad, but the prices too. I mean, how many books this week, or this month rather, has DC put out that's $5.99? Justice League was $5.99 last week. I didn't buy it. I'm not paying $5.99 for a comic, and it has these half-page ads in it as well. I mean, ads are supposed to bring costs down. Isn't that usually how it works? Isn't that why Crackle is free and Netflix you pay for? Shouldn't it be somewhat similar at least for comics? I mean, full-page ads, fine, whatever. I can flip right by them, no big deal. But the half-page ads, very distracting, really annoying, and yeah, all the prices are going up. And Didio said that more ads, like half-page ads and other, I don't know, he spoke very positively, like having these ads in the books is somehow creative and exciting. No, it's not. I will be trade waiting now for DC books. And again, that's going to depend on the price too. And as everyone knows, DC is probably the worst when it comes. They're the latest when it comes to putting out their trades. They wait longer than any other publisher. And I don't know about you, but the longer I have to wait for something, the less I care. So if the trade that contains Batman issue 42 to, I have up to 41. So if the one that contains 42 up to issue whatever, if that takes a really, really long time to come out, I might not care when it comes out. So yeah, there's that. Last week was the last bit of DC books that I picked up, and even then I was very selective about what I got. Because of the ads, because of the prices. I got very little, actually. I got Harley Quinn, I got Batman. Well, I'll show you some of the other ones that I got. I got Bizarro and a couple others, not very much though. I got this last week. I'm losing my mind here. Losing my Starfire. I got a Starfire postcard. That's kind of neat, I guess. Anyways, oh, and last week from the Silver Snail, I got this for free. I got a free t-shirt. Yay. Respect the research. This is for me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I heard about this movie, don't know that much about it, I read about it. I know it's got some pretty good reviews and whatever, so anyways, yay, free shirt, right? Oh, and Pops. I got this a few weeks ago. This is the glow-in-the-dark Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China. Very cool. He glows in the dark. And last week I got Ray Gun Stewie. There was also another Stewie with his teddy bear, but I like this one more. I'm not going to get the whole set. I also got Brian. It was pretty cool. I almost got Peter. I still might, maybe. I don't know. The Peter one looks okay. The paint job that I saw on a couple of them wasn't that good. And I know they're, you know, because they're Pops, the head is supposed to be bigger than everything else. But Peter, I don't know, it doesn't look fat enough to me. So I don't know. We'll see. But at least wanted to make sure I got those two. So that's cool. Anyways. Yeah, so I got that Harley Quinn Joker variant last week, as well as the regular one, but that's going to be it. The issue itself was pretty good, but yeah, I can trade weight, I can do that. Starfire, I didn't read this yet. I'm not like a big Teen Titans fan. I mainly just got this because Amanda Conner did the cover, and I like Amanda Conner a lot. She's one of my favorite artists. And her writing's been good too in Harley Quinn, and Palmiotti does the artwork in this, so I will probably at least like this, but I have not read it yet. Weird World, I just picked up this one variant because I thought it looked pretty cool, and it was pretty cheap. A few bucks. I think it was $8 bucks? I think it was 8 at Silver Snail last week. Yeah. Actually, I'll show you what I got this week first. Should I do that? This is all out of order. Okay, I'll show you what I got this week, because it's not much. I got Old Man Logan, issue 2. Ms. Marvel 16. Deadpool's Secret Wars, issue 2. Empty Zone. This looked pretty cool. I'm not picking up as many number 1s as I used to, but this Empty Zone from Image looked pretty cool, so I grabbed that. Squadron Sinister, issue 1. It looked like it might be kind of interesting, so I grabbed that. The Crazy Zany God Hates Astronauts, issue 9. Crazy stuff. Thor's issue 1. This looked like also could be kind of fun, so we'll see. Archie vs. Predator, issue 3 of 4. I forgot to look for the other. This is actually the cover B or whatever. I forgot to look for the main cover. This is the one that got put in my box at Silver Snail. And I forgot to look around after there at the comic book shop for the main cover, so I'm going to look around for that because I do want it. It looks pretty funny. And Infinite Loop issue 3. This is the subcover that I ended up getting. Yeah, I don't know what the regular one looks like. I didn't really look for it, but anyways. So that's cool. That's all I got for this week. A couple of things that I got a few weeks ago that I'll show you here. I got the complete holographic foil box set for issue 2 of Gem and the Holograms. I also got all of these. I got all of these issues individually as well, so this will stay sealed, and that's a really cool box. Neat. Thanos, the Infinity Relativity, which is the sequel to the Infinity Revelation. Will it be as good? I don't know. I have not read this yet. But it looks pretty cool. Same size, oversized hardcover, Jim Starlin. So I didn't read any reviews for this yet, but yeah, it looks pretty cool to me. Psycho Bonkers. I almost picked this up the day it came out. I had it in my hand and ended up putting it down. Kind of regret it, sort of, whatever. And then I saw Mercy's review. And It was like, all right, I'll go back the next week and see if there's any left. And Silver Snail had one copy left, so I picked it up. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoyed this. The overall tone reminded me a little bit of another Aspen title that I really liked called Bubble Gun. I think it was 5 issues. I think it was a 5-issue miniseries. So it's like pretty light. It's mostly pretty light with a little bit of serious in there. But yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, and I'll show you all the Scotty Youngs that I got over the last, I don't know what it was, 2-3 weeks or whatever. The Infinity Gauntlet. Cool. Old Man Logan. Little AVX. This is the main cover, Scotty Young, but he did the main cover, so of course I'm going to get that. Scotty Young did, I guess, half of this cover, the top part of this variant. I don't know who did the bottom. To look into that. And this is the other variant that Scotty Young did. Deadpool is saying here, aren't those things supposed to bounce? The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. I like this one a lot. This one's a really, really nice one. And A-Force. That's another pretty cool Scotty Young. And the Ultimate End. I don't collect Ultimate, but it's Scotty Young, so it got put in my box. So I will gladly take it. It's Scotty Young. And Planet Hulk. Also pretty cool. Those are all the Scotty Youngs I got. Postal, awesome series. If you haven't been reading this, read it. It's so good. Oh, and Gem and the Holograms issue 3. That is the subcover. Misfits. The regular cover. And this is another variant, which was regular price that I got at the comic book shop. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice variant, and I always appreciate regular price. Awesome. Okay, and I got one more little pile here from, is this last week? This is last week. Rachel Rising 34. The awesome Terry Moore. Lantern City issue 2. I didn't read issue 1 yet. I really should have before I picked this up, but it looked really interesting and it's gotten some good reviews, so I grabbed it anyway. I'm going to try to read issue 1 and 2 over the next couple of days. Same goes for Harrow County issue 2. It's supposed to be really awesome, so I grabbed issue 2. I haven't read my first issue yet. Both of those I'm going to read definitely by Saturday. I really want to read those. It looks really cool. Batman 41, that's the Joker variant. Spider-Verse 2. Didn't read the first one yet. Silk. Yeah, I heard Silk is ending. That sucks. I really like Silk. Silk has been really good. It's better than Spider-Gwen in my opinion. Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos. This didn't get very good reviews, but I haven't read it yet myself, so we'll see. If it's not good, then I won't get the others. Battle World Marvel Zombies. I love Marvel Zombies. I haven't read every Marvel Zombies series, but I like the ones that I've read, and this is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't checked it out yet myself. Kanan, the Last Padawan. Apparently this takes a bit of a dip in issue 3, so I don't know if I'll continue it or not, but issue 1 and 2 are really good, so I don't know. Captain Canuck, issue 1. This is the Silver Snail variant there. So what the hell? I'll check that out. It's pretty cool. Earth 2 Society, issue 1. Probably the only one I'm going to get. It's $2.99. Amazing. Wow. Starve, issue number 1. It's another image number 1 that got, I guess, a bit of hype. Looks like it was going to be pretty good. You know, O'Brien would. And so, yeah, I'll give it a try. I've not read it yet. And issue 8 of Birthright. I'm a little behind on this, but I'm confident that it's good because they've all been good. So that's it for the comics. I recently got I made a chapters order. They had like a big promotion on their website and stuff. So I ended up saving 25% on my whole order, so that was cool. So I picked up some stuff. My wife has been watching and still watching a ton of Naruto anime on Crunchyroll. She started watching it on Netflix, watched all of those, and then we got Crunchyroll, yearly Crunchyroll membership, and she's on episode 152 right now. So I ordered Naruto 3-in-1 Volume 1, which has the first 3 volumes of the manga in one volume. This came out to be like, it was like $9, so pretty good deal. It's her bookmark there. So that's pretty cool. Got her a little present there. And we'll put this here. I upgraded my 40th anniversary, I think it's 40th anniversary, copy of Dune. I still have the paperback, but when I bought the paperback, I really wanted the hardcover, like right away. I really wanted to read it. I wanted it, but the store I was in only had the paperback, so I ended up getting that. It was discounted too, so whatever. But I really wanted the hardcover. It was really nice, and I got a really good deal on this too. This was pretty cheap, so why not? Maybe I'll sell the paperback or give it away, you know. Zombie Tramp issue or Volume 1. This is the newest version of Volume 1. Like it's I don't know. I think there's like extra material in it. I got Volume 2 during Silver Snail's sale like a few weeks back. And I have the free comic book issue from a couple years ago or whatever, so I have read some of this, and it is pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's pretty fun, and that was again really cheap. The Overstreet Guide to Grading Comics. I saw this on someone's YouTube channel. I forget whose it was. I don't remember. But they went over how awesome this book is, and I've been getting more, like Silver Age, older books at conventions now and stuff. I have an okay amount now. I'm often really curious what the grades actually are, and this is amazingly detailed. Goes over every little, like, all the way from, okay. I haven't read all of this yet. I'm going to be reading this from cover to cover. It says everything you want to know about grading comics, and it starts you off at 10. Gem Mint, and goes all the way to, well, I guess probably 1.0, yeah, 2.0 good, and goes over everything to look for, every little defect something is allowed to have so fair, 1.5 fair. It's allowed to have, I don't think it's allowed to have all of these defects, but it's allowed to have, all these defects are allowed, but not all of them. Usually I think that's how this works. I have to go over this in more detail. But anyways, this is amazingly detailed to figure out what grade your comics really are. And this is really interesting. And Manhattan Projects, the big hardcover, which has, I think it's issues 1 to 20, right? I think that's what it is. I've been wanting to get this for a while. I'm going to be selling my singles. I don't even have the first printing of the first issue. I think my first issue is like third or fourth or fifth printing or something like that. Or is this the first 10 issues? Not 20 issues. I think it's 10. But anyways, I don't think Yeah, 1 to 10. Sorry, not 20. This for me started going downhill before issue 20, or around issue 20. Like I might get if they put out another collected edition like this for the next 10 issues, I might get that. But for the first 10 or 12 issues or so, those are amazing. And then sometime after that, like I don't remember what issue, I felt it started going down, and I lost a lot of interest in it, and I ended up dropping it. I forget how many issues I ended up collecting now. And I got Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet. I did not get the single issues of this. I decided to wait for the collected edition on that one because there was so much Deadpool stuff coming out at the time. So I'm like, I'm going to wait for this. I know it's supposed to be really good, so I'm looking forward to that. And I am a big fan of the Hatsune Miku Project F music games on the PS3. So I got Volume 1 and 2, this is Volume 1, of the Vocaloid art and comic books. So this is basically it's I guess basically it's sort of like an art book, but then there's also like comics in it too. There's manga in the back, and then there's lots of pieces done by various artists. These very thick pages. Some of them are from like DVDs or CD cases and stuff like that. All kinds of different styles. And I got the Volume 2 as well. I've wanted to pick these up for a while, actually. Some Vocaloids. If you don't know what a Vocaloid is, Wikipedia it. You can read about. I don't have time to go into details about what a Vocaloid is, but I really like these games. These are my favorite music games. I've played a lot of different music games, and the Hatsune Miku ones are by far my favorite. I have Project F and F2, and I'm sure they'll be putting out another one eventually on the PS4, and I will be getting that for sure. I know there's at least one on the Vita right now, which I do not have. I do not have the Vita. I have the pop figure for Miku, and as well, let's just see, Luca. I have her as well. The pop vinyl of that. Yeah, I think, see these. Oh yeah, and there's some stuff from figures too. Like this I know is a figure that I've seen that's very expensive. I don't have any of those. Yeah, like these are. I think these are like CD covers and stuff like that. So, and then there's some more manga at the end there. That's pretty cool. Hey, so that's it. That's all. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you very much. Please like this video and comment down below. Always really appreciate that. I'm Jesse from darkscreenreviews.com. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and see ya.